All right. Good evening and good night, and welcome to the It's Your Perspective Talk Show. It's Thursday, April 9th, 2015. My name is David, aka Kimba, aka Christian, alongside
Soup.
Yeah, Soup. We're back. This is the It's Your Perspective Talk Show every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, some Fridays, some Saturdays, even some Sundays. We're coming to you from our website, streaming live from the vi.com. Go to that website right now. Click on Watch Us Live, and guess what? You will see us live, man. We also have email, streaming live from the VI at yahoo.com. Most importantly, though, we do have a telephone number, 340-201-9005. Give us a call at that number. You can also text us as well. We do have some special guests in the studio tonight. We have a crew tonight here. There they are. Wave to the crowd real quick. You guys are streaming out right now. This is the American Cancer Society St.Croix chapter, I guess is safe to say that. So
it's Donna, Tristan, and Patricia.
That's right. There they are right there. There they are right there. We're gonna be right back with them in a few minutes here. Donna's already heard this, but we are coming to you live from the high-tech, low-tech studio at an undisclosed location in St. Croix, Virgin Islands. No radio, no TV, internet only. So the only way you can see this show is to get online, smartphone, computer, iPad, app, browser, and go to our website. And guess what? You'll see the show, man. All our recorded live shows are on YouTube and Ustream.tv. Just go to those sites and search for our channel, It's Your Perspective Talk Show. Soup, we got close to 160 now. We just added, I don't know if you guys were aware, our guest tonight, that yesterday made 1 year we were doing this show. And we had some celebrations last night.
St. Croix one.
Yes. I'm still a little miffed by that, but we'll leave that alone.
She's got a brilliant mind.
Yes, I'm glad you said that. Because I saw that too when she was here the night before. The young girl just got it going on, and she was able to remember the names, and that's what it was. But anyway, shout outs to CHS class of 1982. That's the class that Soup and I are representing. The three names: Vanessa, Julie, and Sharice King. I laugh because that was the question we were asking our audience last night. To win 2 tickets to Taste of St. Croix, give us the 3 names of the ladies that come on our show and host with us. And that's what Miss St. Croix was able to do. She was able to call us back and say the names on. She said she didn't really watch the show. She was on the night before, and I said it one time, just like I'm telling you guys, and she was able to remember it. And she called back and she won the tickets, and hey, man, have a good time. Anyway, we are on Twitter. Hit us up at VI Perspective. Tweet with us. We're moving straight forward and up. This show's mission is just simply to entertain, inform, and empower everyone. And as always, Soup blesses the show with the poem, the It's Your Perspective poem. Soup, you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, bless that mic, man.
Greetings, Kidamawa Empire Selassie the First lives. The greatest secret in life is that reality is nothing more than illusion. The physical world does not exist outside of our own belief system and the filter of our own mind. We are, in fact, subparticles of Jah experiencing creation itself. But as subparticles of Jah, we have swayed over these creation. Everything you have experienced in life, every event, occurrence, object, or person, is nothing more than a figment of our own thoughts, beliefs, and words. The problem is, most of us are still asleep. The problem is, most of us are still asleep. When you understand this, your entire worships, and you come to realize the true meaning of life is thus, like a lucid dream, we have total control.
Yes, sir, Soup. That is It's Your Perspective poem. Soup's been blessing us a year and a day now with that poem. I just want to say thank you, man. Just sets a tone,
yes,
the motivation for the show, So we do have our special guests in the studio tonight. They are from the American Cancer Society St. Croix chapter. Welcome to Donna, Patrice, and Tristan, man. Thanks for coming out and spending some time with us to share what's happening. I guess they got some events coming up here that you guys want to share, and just whatever you guys need to say. So welcome
to the high tech, low tech.
Thank you so much for having us,
Donna.
So what's happening? I saw you bring a flyer and
yes, I did. We have coming up from May 16th to the 17th is our Relay for Life.
Okay.
And at the top, you see the word hope. That is our theme for this year. So May 16th to the 17th, we're hoping to see everyone at the St. Croix Educational Complex track. We start at 4 o'clock on the 16th, and we end at 10 o'clock in the morning on the 17th.
Oh, okay. All right. So it's a marathon, basically.
Yeah, and basically individuals walk or run the track
Okay,
to help
okay.
us raise funds.
So somebody sponsor the individuals when they come in, or they sponsor themselves, or put on mic a little closer, Tristan.
Yeah, and make sure too that you have that switch on there up.
Yeah.
Should have known that. Should have known that. All right. What usually happens is that someone could just sponsor the individual or sponsor the team.
Okay.
And we can get some people to come out. And like you said, it's a marathon. So we're hoping that a lot of people will come out saying that we will truly make it a marathon of hope.
Yes.
That's what we're really hoping for. So if you don't have a team, I guess you could still come out, support, make a donation, donate to a team. Please, please, please donate to a team. You know, so I don't know, Ms. Jones. Missing anything? Help me out.
Well, all the teams are made up of 15 individuals.
1-5?
Yes.
Okay.
1-5. And each person pays $10, and that's their registration fee.
Right.
And the $10 actually go towards their T-shirts, and that registration fee totals $150.
Okay.
Then each team is asked to raise a minimum of $1,500, which breaks down to $100 a person. And you'll be surprised at how fast an individual can raise $100. Today, you might be able to ask someone for $20. Tomorrow, you can ask 2 other people for $10 each. And in less than no time, you would have raised your $100, which means that you've raised your team goal, which really ends up being $1,650 because of the $150 plus the $1,500.
You could also go over that if your team was able to raise $3,000, right?
Okay.
Then all the contribution goes to the American Cancer Society
Right.
to help us fight cancer.
Okay.
And that's the most important thing here.
Right. Do you have a central location here on the island?
Yes, we're located upstairs of Dr. Pedersen's office, Suite 4 of the medical building,
Yes, and
and we're open every day from 9 to 1, and we're there. And if anyone walks into our office and say, "I have cancer and I need your help," we're there and we help every and anyone. We pay for if someone needs to take a trip to go and get chemo, surgery, anything that's related to cancer.
Right.
We will pay for the trip for them to go and do that. If they need cancer medication, all of the monies we raise at the relay goes to do all these things.
Okay.
And the Virgin Islands unit, along with Puerto Rico, we also assist with other financial needs. And we are the only unit within the U.S. of the American Cancer Society that does this. And that's because we see the great need in our community.
Okay. So what is sort of the overall state of just cancer in general here in the Virgin Islands? I mean, is it? I mean, we're getting the help that we need. What's the status on that? Can you say?
On a personal note, I feel that we can do more. And now I'm not speaking for the American Cancer Society. I feel that we can do more. But I also feel that it starts with a cancer registry. Because if we had a cancer registry, we would have been better able to track the number of individuals that come down with cancer on a daily basis. And then having those numbers in place, we could go out and seek financial assistance so we can get more help into the community. But for me, it really starts with that cancer registry. But until then, the American Cancer Society is here, and we're doing all that we can to help out.
Is this something that has to be dealt through the government to get this going, or is this like, just
A private entity have to do it. or what?
can you just start the registry and?
Well, I heard within the last month that the government is working on it, but that's all that I can basically
Very
say
safe,
because
right.
I don't have all the information. But
Okay.
within the
And-
last month, I've heard that the
And we would
government is
think of,
working on it.
and we would think a place like St. Croix here now that we had Hess here for 50 years or something like that. Should have had something like that in place, but it is what it is. So
And
as long as we're working on it towards it right now, that's the most important factor, I
it
guess.
takes a lot of money to get it done, too.
Actually, we should be doing the registry so that we could learn from the
Information, yes,
that is
yes.
given. We will see across the board which
The
types of cancer
exactly, and who
is
most affected.
predominant here, and also what kind of resources we could come up with, so that we could have doctors to give information, or just educators to give information on the various types of cancer that are dominating our society.
Right.
Is having the registry like a prerequisite to get federal money?
Well, I won't say it's a prerequisite, but in some situations it helps, and it will help a lot, because then with these numbers, and that's the part where a lot of people play with. We're from the Caribbean, so we're not really numbers based. We're just like, oh, we know this person, I know this person.
Right.
But numbers are stats, numbers are
Yeah.
facts.
Exactly.
And once these different companies, different organizations know
See the numbers
the numbers,
on the rise.
then
Yeah.
they might say, well, we do have a problem here.
Yes.
But in
Okay.
all actuality, like, let's look at our population. Our population is something like 80 something thousand people in the whole Virgin Islands. We could fit in somebody's football stadium.
Yes.
So when they look at us, they don't say, oh, they might have 5,000 people, or they only have 20,000 people
Right.
that have this issue, And then to them it's nothing, because, we're not even as big as one of their towns.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
if we had these
Army
numbers
base.
and we could relate these numbers to our
Back to it,
population, and we could
yes,
say,
yes.
20,000 out of 80,000 people have this
And
problem.
the ratio, right?
Then they could see our dire need for this assistance, and not only just medical assistance, but the monetary assistance to go along with this problem.
All right, hold on a second
We
here.
have a phone call coming in.
It's Your Perspective Talk Show.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Hey, Audrey.
Oh man.
Yes, I know your voice.
Joke, sweet.
How are you?
I am great. How y'all doing?
All
We're
right.
fine.
We are
Awesome.
well.
You
We are
started
well.
yet?
Yeah.
Yes, we're
well,
here.
You're on the air live.
Yeah, you're streaming out right now.
Awesome. Well, good night, everybody. I just wanted to call in and give my support to Donna, my friend, my business partner, and all of that good stuff. And for the American Cancer Society Relay for Life, because I know that's what she's going to talk about.
Yeah,
I
we're gonna get back more into that. We're gonna get more into it. She did speak about it a little bit, but I guess we'll talk a little bit more about it.
And
I just chit-chatting.
Yeah, and Audrey is a former chair of the American Cancer Society Relay for Life.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay, Audrey. Right. You wear many hats, Audrey.
I do have to go on another training call, so I just wanted to call in, give my support, encourage everyone to give their support for the Relay for Life. And, just thank you for being you. Donna, you're doing an awesome job.
Thank
And
you.
you did a great job last year, and I know you're going to do an even more awesome job this year. So we just want to support, call in, support. We have survivors on island that we don't even know about.
Yes.
And so we just really want everybody to reach out to know that the American Cancer Society there is here to help you. And Donna, of course, will explain on what aspects of help you will get. But just know that you're there for support. We're for support, and we just love you. And be strong and continue to be strong, and just look towards life, because that's what it's all about. That's what being a survivor is all about.
Okay.
So again, thank you. Good night. Love you guys.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, Audrey.
Good night,
Love
Audrey.
you too.
Night.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Good night.
All right, so we're back here. Kind of lost my thought there for a second.
Let me ask you guys one question too. Like, a patient goes into a doctor. I got cancer. I go to a doctor. I see a doctor. The doctor diagnosed me with cancer. Isn't there some kind of mechanism in place now for him now to return and give that information back to somebody, send that information back to?
Well, I think there's a couple of things in place.
I know the HIPAA laws and all of that things
and
in
I
place.
think that
Patient
is the biggest
confidentiality.
part. Is that
Yeah.
I mean, with the HIPAA laws, they can't give out
Yeah.
any information technically, and I mean that's a instant lawsuit, and everybody doing what they could to protect themselves.
Right.
But it depends on who they gave
the
that
relationship,
information
I guess.
to, because I know at one point they were required to share that information.
Right.
However, that kind of fell apart somewhat because some did and some didn't.
Okay.
But then if we get all our ducks in a row and we get the cancer registry going and everything that's supposed to be in place, things will start rolling again, and who needs to get whatever information will go where it needs to go.
Yeah.
Because it's one thing for the doctors to have the information and then report the information, but then it goes nowhere else.
Right,
You
right.
see, and I know they have the information and I know they're willing to share the information, but everything has to be in place in order for it to work.
Okay. So, have you guys personally been affected by cancer, or mother, father, cousin, brother kind of situation?
I think the true question is who hasn't been affected by cancer.
Okay.
And the reason why I say that is because I think as of right now, if I remember from a couple of weeks ago, it was like 1 in every 3 males or 1 in every 4 males
Uh-huh.
are affected by cancer.
Mhm.
And they were talking about is such a rapid growth that they want to say that is about to be 1 in every 2 males. So if you look to your left, between 1 and 4 of
The two
y'all,
of us.
somebody, will be diagnosed with
Yeah.
cancer.
Yes.
But
Yes.
it has affected me. My mother is a cancer survivor.
Okay.
Not much people know, but she's a cancer survivor.
She needs to come and join me this year at the Relay for Life.
Well, she wouldn't know, but what usually happens for my mother is even right now, is that every couple of months she has to go back up to get her checkups.
To check up, so okay.
So just about every year she goes back up, and she's never here to actually go through,
Participate in it.
right, participate in a Relay for Life.
And that's
but,
what we have. Yeah, the constant traveling.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
And yes, I personally have been affected by cancer. I am an ovarian cancer survivor.
Okay,
Okay.
Donna.
And I came down with ovarian cancer. I got sick at work in 2006. And the numbers are staggering as to the amount of people that die from ovarian cancer. But I thank God that...
All right, hold on
it
again
was
here.
not my
Just hold on again here. We got another call coming in here. Talk show. Good evening.
Good evening.
Yes,
I'm
this.
calling. I'm a member of the Cancer Society, and I'm calling to
Hey, Yolande.
support this joint. Hi.
I caught your
Hi,
voice.
Joe.
Hi.
You're live right now, and so everybody can hear you worldwide. So welcome,
Hi,
welcome to
good
the
night,
show.
everyone.
Good night. Good night.
Good night.
I'm calling to say we need support. We need money raised to support the American Cancer Society. I would say support the luminary ceremony, which would be on the 9th. On the 17th at 9 p.m., you may be asking what are luminaries. They are candles used in honor of one's love and in honor of Cancer Society, cancer survivors. We need your support, and I would say support, as somebody just mentioned. It was also mentioned ago that who has not been affected by cancer. So we really need your support.
Yes.
All right.
Are you here on St. Croix or in the Virgin
Yes,
Islands?
I am here on St. Croix.
Okay,
Yes, I
Yolanda.
am.
All right.
Yolanda
bless
is
you.
one of the co-chairs for the Luminary.
And where will this be taking place?
St. Croix
At the
Educational
At the St. Croix
Oh.
Educational Company.
The night of the
Yes,
relay.
the
Okay.
night,
yes.
the
Okay.
night of the relay.
Okay,
We
great.
have what is known as the luminary ceremony.
Okay.
And at 9 o'clock, exactly at 9, we turn out all the lights. And the only light that's shining are the candles. And the candles are around the track, and they're up on the bleachers. And up on the bleachers, we always spell out a word. We usually spell out hope, but last year we spell out faith. I'm not sure what we're going to spell out this year. You will have to come to see what we're going to spell out. The luminaries, they're $5 each. You can purchase a luminary in memory of someone that have lost their life to cancer, or you can purchase one in honor of someone who have battled and is a survivor, or someone who is battling. You know, and like I said, they're $5 each, and all the monies we raise go to the American Cancer Society to help our community.
Okay. So you were saying earlier it's just as simple as coming to your office and saying that I have cancer, and you'll get some help in moving forward and dealing with that?
Correct. When you come to our office and you say to us, well, you know, I've been diagnosed with cancer, you know, we're asking if you call first, because then that way, if you call first, we will tell you the different documentation and stuff you need to walk with, because we will need document, because our books and everything are checked. So we have to make sure we have everything in order. So if you call us first, we will be able to tell you what documents you need to walk with. You need to walk with a picture ID and all the different things. You come in, you fill out the application. We make copies of what we need to make copies of, and then we go from there and we assist you. And it doesn't matter who you are, because we help every and anyone.
You asked previously about how we are affected by cancer, and we had Donna, who, you know, had her cancer, and Tristan, whose mother, immediate family, had it. I was affected by a friend, and my friend came down with cancer, and I traveled to the Cancer Treatment Center in Phoenix, Arizona, with her. And we actually stayed on the site for 8 weeks as she goes through her initial chemo and all the training and everything like that. And when we saw how much information was passed through and how they worked diligently to make sure that her stress level remained low, we looked at the Virgin Islands and we said, oh Lord, we need information to be passed on. We need to do everything we can do to minimize the stress level when you are told that you are going through cancer. And that's why I'm here working with the American Cancer Society, because they help you. My brother came down with cancer, and I was in New York, and I was actually able to call them and get them go to legal services to turn over power of attorney, you know, things like that. They were actually able to tell me where to go, what to do, you know, what are the different researches that have taken place on his particular cancer. And that was such a relief to me, because you feel so completely alone when you are faced with these words, but then it's like hope is generated. Hope is generated, and that's what we want to do, and that's why we want to raise funds. We want to raise funds because we have a lot of people on St. Croix who are experiencing this cancer and who are doing it alone. And just the stress, the financial stress, the stress of not knowing, the educational stress, just that alone causes the cancer to become even worse.
I one of the things I always say is that each of us had that cancer cell, but it's just that stress barrier is what triggers it and makes it go up or go down. So that's one of the most important things you have to control during that that time in a person's life.
Just knowing that you have a friend. And this year we like to, you know, look out for the caregivers. Because being a caregiver, I realized it was hard work. You know, when my friend was going through, there were times where she couldn't eat this or she couldn't eat that, and you had to figure out what kind of things. She couldn't listen to music, she couldn't read. Everything bothered the nerve, even in the night, to go to sleep and stuff like that.
Right.
And so people are out there. There are people shut up in homes who may not be able to go out during the daytime because they're taking care of
Cancer
of
patient.
someone
Yes.
who has cancer. And so we want to say we salute you. It's hard work, and we know that you are giving it your all, and we want to say thank you, thank you, thank you for going there and relieving whatever pressure or stress level you can.
Yes.
That you have,
And
yeah.
If
if
you
you-
have any question, you need to call. The number is 340-719-4898.
And that's our local Cancer Society office here in St.
Repeat
Croix.
that number again, Tristan.
340-719-4898. Last time, 340-719-4898.
Okay.
Is this the only function you have going on at the year for cancer survivors, or anything related to cancer?
To tell you the truth, there's a couple of different functions that take place,
Uh-huh.
and they not only take place on St. Croix but also St. Thomas and
Right.
St. John. So it's not our only function, but this is like our most recognized.
Okay, gotcha.
And we have a number of fundraising activities leading up to the Relay for Life. As a matter of fact, this Saturday on WSTX, we have a second annual Relay for Life Radiothon.
Okay.
And we will be on Senator Hansen's show from 11:30, and then from 12 to 3, we will be on with Abdul Ali. And we
Okay.
will be asking our community to please call in 773-0390, 773-0490. Please call in and support your American Cancer Society Relay for Life. All the monies we raise stays here within our community to help fight cancer. That's on Saturday.
Right.
On Sunday, we have a next fundraising event known as Jazz by the Sea. This is also our second Jazz by the Sea. We did it last year and we said we would not have done it again. However, so many of you asked for it to be done again. We're doing it again. So this Sunday from 3 to 7 over at Doc Peterson's Beach House, which is right next to Hibiscus Beach Hotel, we will be having Jazz by the Sea. And it is so nice. With the seawater just coming in and you feeling that nice breeze and you hearing that nice jazz
Yes.
music.
Just relax you.
Yes,
Oh,
very
wow.
relaxing, very
And
relaxing.
come out. Yeah,
Yes.
come out and support the youths too. Because St. Croix Central High School Jazz Band will be there.
Uh-huh.
To Richard Junior High School Jazz Band will be there. And Big Band St. Croix will also be there.
Yeah.
And the
Okay.
tickets are only $10. For all that excellent entertainment,
Yes.
the tickets are only $10.
So
And
where
it's
can you get the tickets from?
$15 at the door. You can get tickets from any of the committee members. You can call me if you need a ticket, 340-201-8264. You can also call the American Cancer Society office, or you can visit our office upstairs of Dr. Peterson's office, Suite 4. They also have tickets, or you can pay at the door.
Door. Okay. Cool.
And this function was at Doc Peterson's
Boathouse.
last year too.
Yes, it was at
Yeah.
Dr. Peterson's
Okay.
Beach House last year also. And you know, I really need to say thank you to Dr. Peterson's because he offers his places. He
Right.
does not charge us, and that is not something that people really do nowadays.
right.
Especially with the high electricity bills. Oh my gosh! But he have just been so gracious to us.
Supportive.
He offered it to us last year, and when I called him this year, he said, "Of course, it's an open invitation to you all. Please come back."
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm like, wow, thank you so much. So
Right.
thank you, Dr. Peterson.
Okay. All right, man. Can any of you guys talk about like just the overall state? From I guess the American Cancer Society in the States we're all part of that, right? I mean, did they have any initiatives anything like that? Any new breakthroughs on cancer treatment? Anything like that that you guys might be aware of?
Well, we actually are we're affiliated with American Cancer Society of Florida. And they are open, and if there's any information that anyone needs, they can call the 800 number 24 hours a day, and that number is 800-227-2345. 800-227-2345.
Okay.
They have all the information you need. If you need support, if you need someone to talk to, if you need statistics, whatever you need, you can call that number 24 hours a day, and they'll be able to give you whatever.
Some assistance, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Any other events that are coming up leading up to Relay for Life?
Well, just this weekend right now, we're going to have a block party also. Just this week, our Radiothon, our Jazz by the Sea. And as we get a little closer, we're going to have a block party. And we will be letting the public know more about that as we plan that. And maybe y'all can help us with that. We need some help from our community to come out and,
So the block party is after Relay for Life?
No, before.
It's just before.
Okay.
Just before.
Okay, so it's still top secret.
It's going to be on a Friday, probably like the 2 Fridays before the relay.
Okay.
So we will really appreciate it if the community could come out and support and come out and help us, but we'll be letting the community know some more information about it as time gets closer.
But each team will be having various activities or fundraisers to raise their commitment money.
Okay, gotcha.
Right? So if someone comes out there and they have the envelope and they ask you to contribute, feel free to contribute, because it's all going and the cause is great and the need is great also. We have sent out invitations to survivors that we have on our list, asking you to return the flyer. We have a survivors dinner, right, during the Relay for Life, and so we need to get your preference. We also ask them
on that same night.
We need it. We actually need it before.
No, I mean, I'm just wondering. The dinner.
The dinner is the same night.
Okay.
So we send out a flyer. We have a deadline for them to return to us their dinner preference, and we need the information on it. The information we ask is if they are going to do any luminaries in honor of, or in memory of, or in support of, and their t-shirt sizes, their name, and stuff, so that we could prepare ourselves and welcome our survivors. Right. We want to pick them up on the day of the relay because they have come through, or they're going through, or so we want them to be our special honored guests.
And they are, because the relay really it is about the
them.
survivors, and it is so important. As a matter of fact, the date for you to return the information, it has passed. It was April 1st. So for the survivors who are listening who haven't turned that information in as yet, please either mail it back to us, or better yet, please drop it off at our office, which will be much quicker, because we need to prepare for you. We need to make sure we have the right amount of foods and the kind that you want and everything. So please get that information back to us. And when the different teams have different events to help raise their monies, when they give us that information, we place it on our website, which is www.relayforlife.org/St.Croix www.relayforlife.org/St.Croix. Okay, so you can also get more information there on our upcoming activities as well.
And St. Thomas, they have another group like you guys working on their Relay for Life coming up as well.
Is this going to be the same weekend or a different weekend?
It's going to be a different weekend. It's going to be in June, As a matter of fact, I was expecting the chairperson for the Relay for Life from St. Thomas, Elmer Brathwaite, to call in, but she's probably still at work. Why I haven't heard from her as yet. But St. Thomas Relay for Life will be June 20th to the 21st, and it's going to be held at Charlotte Amalie High School.
Okay.
June 20th to the 21st, and it's going to be held at Charlotte Amalie High School.
High school. Okay. How long the Cancer Society have been in operation, in existence in the Virgin Islands? You know.
In the Virgin Islands, it has been, I think it's 27 years.
Okay.
26 or 27. I think this is our 27th year.
Right.
But overall, the American Cancer Society have been around 101
Yeah.
years.
101 year.
Yes.
Okay.
101. This is our 101st anniversary. We celebrated our 100th.
Okay. Tristan, this evening when we are coming up, you are telling me that you are on the board. How do an individual become a board member of the Cancer Society?
In all actuality, we do surround ourselves with great people.
Say that again?
In all actuality, all you do is surround yourself with great people.
Okay, okay.
What happened?
And it's your heart, right?
Yes, sir.
What happened was, I know Miss Jones from school. In
Right.
actuality, when I was in high school.
You gotta hold up mic a little closer, yeah.
Well, it ain't even that. My friends make fun of me because I talk really soft.
Okay.
When we talking, I'll be like, Tristan, talk. So, what I was saying is that I met Jones in high school, and she was one of the teachers that I knew. And after graduating from high school, I went to college, and then I came back, and I want to say I'm fairly active in my community.
Right.
So in being active, Miss Jones pulled me aside, and she asked me if I was willing to join. No, she didn't even ask me if I was willing to join. What she said is, Tristan, I need some help with something. That's how it started.
Okay.
And I can't tell Miss Jones no. For some reason.
Right.
So because I couldn't tell her no, I went ahead. Next thing I went to one meeting. It was a third meeting. Then I was like, Miss Jones, I don't know, things looking a little busy. She said, no, man, you don't worry about it. When I call you, I'll call you and I'm going to let you know. And every time she called,
You're right
I
there.
think I answer.
Yes,
that's partially I like, because I don't really answer. I answer the text. I don't, well, so then that went on, and then I think, what was it, Miss Jones? We were having a meeting, and then we were talking about board members. And I was just in the meeting, so I thought, all right, fill out the little sheet. You ain't gonna put your name to let anybody know
who you are, right?
And after we were finished with that, and we were reading off the names, then I heard Tristan Jones.
She voted.
And I looked at my life, and I know Patricia voted for me. She ain't gonna tell me, but I know she voted for me. And all I keep hearing is, don't worry, man, you could do it. Don't worry, man, you could do it. And then that was it. I mean, that was around the time too when everybody had a separate board in our actuality. I think St. Croix had their board, St. Thomas had their board.
Okay.
And we needed to come together, and we decided that we would merge the boards. So in merging the boards, then instead of, I think St. Croix had something like 6, St. Thomas so had 6. What we did was, I think we took 3 or 4 members from St. Croix, and then we're going to add it to the board in St. Thomas, so in that way we became
one complete board.
And
And
Jones,
instead of the St. Croix unit and St. Thomas St. John unit, we actually became the Virgin Islands American Cancer Society.
Okay.
Cancer Society of
So, I mean, I think in order for you to get involved in something like this, you have to really, one, put yourself out there. And 2, just don't put yourself out there to be to the functions, but you have to want to be active in
the
these
functions.
functions.
Yes.
And it's really and truly all due to Miss Jones why it is I'm here. The testimonies of people like Patricia is why I'm here.
Right.
And that's why I kind of stuck with it. After I met, like when you meet these people, when I say great people, I really mean great people, you don't have to see them. It might be once a year.
Yes, definitely.
Twice a year.
Yes.
I run into Patricia in the bakery.
Yes.
I see Patricia for 6 months in a bakery. And
Okay.
it was like jokes.
They were like I never miss a
like
beat.
when you meet family and you see
Exactly.
family for a long time.
Yes, I.
Like we just caught up from yesterday.
Right.
So then we went to the bakery, we had fun, and it continues on.
Yes, I.
And they always encourage me to do something more, ask me what it is I'm doing, make sure everything is alright with me and my family. So once you become a part of this organization, you become family, whether you like it or not.
Okay.
and just
And it's a good cause. A good word is a great cause.
And that's the
it's
the,
a great
the key
cause.
factor, the cause.
Yeah.
We're not here because we love each other or because we get money for it or because we get prestige or whatever. We're here for a cause.
Right.
Right? And so when I get vexed with Donna or I get mad with Tristan, I have to remember that we are not here for the personalities. We are here for the cause.
Yes.
So you have to push that
the bigger picture
and get the bigger picture.
Yes.
And until we realize that the cause, it may not affect you now, but sure enough, like Tristan says, it's coming.
Yes.
It's coming with your name on it. So if you can do anything to keep it going, by the time it comes to you, the momentum might be so fast that we might be able to expedite your help or your contribution in a shorter period of time. I think all of us, this is something that all of us is going to be affected with.
And I have one real plea, and it's not even just cancer related. It's just on a sickness. I want to say on a sickness tip on a whole. Being that we're people from the Caribbean, a lot of times that we get sick, or people that we know get sick, they don't like to share the information. Sometimes you have cancer and you don't want anybody else to know you have cancer. You feel like you're so embarrassed about having it. Patricia touching it a little bit. And it's true. It's stressful. It's overwhelming.
Yes.
Then you start to feel like you're a burden.
I know somebody that went through it and didn't himself say until...
And that's it. And a lot of people go through it and they don't say anything.
Yes.
They don't call family members.
Yes.
And I'm not just talking about cancer. I'm just talking about being
sick in general.
Yes.
Yeah.
We have information. There's information out there. And what we really need is for people to come forward. If you're experiencing something, Patricia went through experience. My experience was completely different to Patricia experience.
Yes.
But there's somebody that can relate
to it. Yes.
If we don't come forward and we don't say these things or we don't say anything, we can't really see any progress. Because you might have the cure. You might have that one X factor that nobody have, that one detail that nobody can see.
Yeah.
And keep it to yourself. And you keep it to yourself not knowing that you could help somebody else. So what we really need to do is start to get out there. I'm not telling you to go out there and tell everybody your business. But when you go to the doctor, tell the doctor what's wrong. Tell the specialist what's wrong. The same problem we suffer with the hospital. I guess you could call me an advocate for the hospital. I work with them a lot.
Okay.
And it's the same thing I realized. Someone come in and they would say, well, my hand hurting me. Alright, well, your hand hurting you. The first thing we can't define is where's your hand, because to us, the whole thing is
the hand. Yes.
But they ain't going to tell you that it's the left and the right hand hurting you. We don't only deal with the left hand, and then you really have a greater problem in the right hand. It's the same thing that we're facing, and the same thing like cancer. In all actuality, all of us have cancer. All of us have cancer. Some people cancer just activate faster than others, and that's all it really is. So all of us are sick at the end of the day. But we really just need to come together and speak about it. There's people that's going through this thing that need to hear somebody else's story. That need to hear that, that being a survivor is an inspiration. And it's not something I should be ashamed of. It's not something to stay inside.
Right.
I've had friends that lost their parents to cancer. I'm grateful I didn't lose my mother. But at the same time, their stories, what they went through, I want to somewhat help prepared me for what my mother was going through.
Okay.
So really, just come forward, talk, we're open. We have all this information, we're willing to share this information. Do me a favor, please. Don't share the information only with the people that you think have cancer. Because when we do that, we keep ourselves within a bubble. We'd have the same 3 people are calling every show, the same 4 people are calling.
Yeah.
Give it to somebody else, like maybe somebody else you don't even know.
No, right.
Somebody that you feel that they don't know anybody have cancer. Because sometimes we have people and like we would never say. Tonight is the first night that ever reached out and said, well, my mother had cancer. But at the same time, it's not something I was ashamed of. Just something I feel like it never came about.
Right.
I would sit here, I could talk, I could tell you different things, but those words were never uttered really until tonight. So,
yes,
I mean, there's a greater message and there's a greater cause. You know, this thing goes beyond us.
Right.
Yes.
And Tristan is so right, because for some reason as Caribbean people, we tend to hide.
Yes.
Especially if it's cancer, we feel like, oh, they do something. How come he get cancer? You know, but it's bad for us to keep it to ourselves and not share it, because we learn and we grow by sharing. Now, for me now, when I found out I had cancer, I did not hide one bit. Not one bit. I educated people about what I was going through,
Right.
and I shared, because I know when people learn from you, that is how you grow.
Grow, yeah.
And for me, I never said, why me? Why it had to be me? I prayed and I asked God, what is it you want me to do while you chose me?
Right.
What it is you want me to do while you chose me? And the answer I got back from him was, I want you to teach others. And when I got that answer back, I've been going ever since.
Okay.
I asked my question, I got my answer,
And you
and I've been out
telling
there
it.
educating others.
Right.
So it's not good. Don't keep it to you. Share it.
Okay. Any other events happening like after Relay for Life that you want the public to know about?
Well, after Relay for Life, we're going to have thank you for all our sponsors, our supporters, our team, and that Yurali Burke is responsible for that, and she is actually working on that right now. So as the information, becomes available again, we will pass that information on and get it out there.
So you guys are strictly just for Relay for Life?
Yes.
That's your main function, is just
Yeah,
Relay
right.
for Life?
That's our main event,
Okay.
our signature event. You
Right.
watch basketball, but you don't watch basketball because it's really fun. You watch basketball because you want to see
Yeah.
who gonna make it to the championship.
Yeah.
So the Relay for Life is our championship.
Championship,
We do little
okay.
things along the way, but those fundraisers, they change, the dates change. you know.
Okay.
A Relay for Life is something that's
Stay constant.
show for sure.
Yeah.
If nothing else happens, Relay for Life will happen.
Will happen, yeah.
And more importantly than anything else, we need teams. People, we need some more teams.
How many
My
teams you looking for
goal,
totally?
I want at least 50 teams. Community, I need at least 50 teams. Right now, I'm actually at 40 teams, but
Right
I
now
need
at 40.
50 teams
Okay.
because this is where the money comes in.
Yes.
And if you're interested in having a team, you can call Yurali Burke, the team chairperson, at 340-201-1679, 340-201-1679, or you can call me, Donna Jones, the chair, at 340-201-8264. It's all about the teams. And like I said, a team is made up of 15 people. Say, for example, you only have 10 people. Let us know, because there might be 5 other people out there who wants to do a team,
Right.
but they're having difficulty to get
Difficulties to
their other
connect.
10.
Right.
And we can put you together. As a matter of fact, I did that this week. So if you're interested in having a team and forming a team, please call us and let us know, because this is exactly how we raise our money. So.
Quick question for you, Donna. 15 people to a team, right? $10 a person,
Yes.
and that's
That
it.
goes for the t-shirt. $10 a person is for the t-shirt, and that's basically the registration fee, which is $150. Then each team is expected to raise a minimum of $1,500, which breaks down to $100 a person.
A person, yeah.
So when you put the whole thing together, it's $1,650 per team.
All right. I have a question. How much more time we have on the show?
Hey, we just free running, man. Whenever.
Free run? Free
Yeah.
run?
Just run. Just
All
run.
right. So if I say we wanted to give this thing 15 minutes, I wanted to wait 15 minutes. If we have 15 people call in and us put their name on a list, I'd sponsor the t-shirt and the registration.
Wow.
That could work.
Listen, you can't beat that.
Put in your
If
money
y'all
That
call
could work.
in,
where your mouth is.
say you're interested in being a team.
Tristan will sponsor
Wow,
you.
Tristan is
Tristan
going
will
to
sponsor
sponsor
In the
your
next 15
registration
minutes. So starting
fee.
from now, Kimber, what time is it?
908.
Talk about putting your money where your
So,
mouth is. That
think we're
is
908?
awesome.
So 908, 15 minutes.
Minutes.
All right.
So say it again now. Say it again and make
Tristan.
sure everything is
Say
clear.
it again, clear.
See, when things so nice, you gotta say it
you
twice.
understand? You understand?
In the next 15 minutes.
Okay.
If I get 15 people to call in and say that they're willing to be on a team, I will sponsor that team's registration fee.
Okay.
$10 for that registration fee.
Okay, there it is.
So,
the number is
15
340-201-9005.
Can't be on any other team before.
And you can't be on any other team. We want people just jumping from team
bandwagon to
team.
bandwagon.
Right.
We want 15 new people.
New members,
15
right.
new people.
You are not
Tell
on
a
any
friend.
team.
Tell a friend to tell
Tell
a
a
friend.
friend, yes.
And you have
yes.
15 minutes to get this thing.
To
done.
get
And
it done.
educators, if you're out there listening, this is a great time for the schools to have a team because he's offering to pay the registration fee.
Yes.
So schools, listen up. St. Croix Central High School already have a team. Otto Richards is working on one. Come on, schools. Y'all got to come out. Y'all got to do something. Y'all got to support now. Pearl B. Larson also have a team. Schools, this is your time. Elena, where are you? St. Croix Educational Complex, where are you? All the other elementary schools, come on, call it. UVI, where are
Woodson.
you? Please call in and support.
I'm not discriminating with the age. So any age, anybody, it don't matter.
It don't matter. The 15 callers, that's all
We're
we're
also
looking.
asking the churches to pitch in.
Right.
Right? They're a non-profit organization. They were commanded to help the sick and the suffering.
needy.
And
Yes.
we ask you
Yes.
to jump in. Get a team from your church. If you can't do it, like Donna said, with the 15 persons, then you can join together with some other church
Yes.
and put the 15 persons in there. Don't be left out. We needed to get the ministry of the church out there, not just through a tract or through the preaching of the gospel, but we need to see you come up and give to this cause, right? Because it's going to help all of us in our community. So we are challenging the churches, the houses, the religious houses. We are challenging you to come out and let the healing virtue flow through the offering you
That's
give to
right.
the American Cancer Society.
That's right.
You'll be sure that your money will go to a worthy cause.
That's
And
right.
right now, in terms of churches, we actually have Grace Baptist Church Central. We have Faith Seventh-day Adventist Church, and we also have
First Assembly of God.
First Assembly
Bishop
of
said.
God. We have a whole lot of churches on this island.
But we need a
Just
lot more.
think, if each church came out and had a team,
I think they said it's
think
200.
of the difference that
That it
that
would
can
make.
make.
I think they said it's 200 churches in the island or more.
Wow.
How about-
200
One full
churches.
basket. right?
Basket, yeah.
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 200 churches on the island, that's a lot of churches.
That's a whole heap.
Please, come out, form a team. Help us to help our community. The monies we raise stays within the community to support and help individuals with cancer.
It's your prospective family. Call in. Call in. We need 15 callers to call in to join the team. Tristan is here sponsoring the team right here. We got 15 minutes. We're probably counting down. So
Yeah, we're gonna go. That's 9:24. So we got like
340-201-9005. You can't beat that offer at all.
You
no.
can't beat that
You
off.
know.
no. Call us and say I want to join.
Let's see how serious you are.
Yeah.
You know, this is the challenge. It's free here to you. So give us a call. We're right here. Take your name and number, and you could join the team, and you get sponsored.
Yeah.
And for a worthy cause, you know.
You know what? If y'all don't call in, I'm gonna take him up on the offer because I already got a school now. So y'all need to call in and take Tristan up on that offer.
Oh, so you have a school
Okay.
that
yes,
that bring 15 members right away.
So y'all better call in
Should be
because if y'all
competed.
don't call, I'm gonna take Tristan up on that offer.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Giving y'all a chance.
Yeah,
now.
so
Guess I
yes.
should have been discriminating.
You can't
No to
now.
Donna.
Hey.
No to Donna.
Well, that's good, man. So, what else is happening with the American Cancer Society other than Relay for Life? Anything you guys can talk about?
Well, I know they during the year they're planning to have other fundraising activities along the way. I know they want to have a mega event. They're planning a mega event right now, but I know the first one is going to be on St. Thomas. But Lorraine Body, Executive Director, she's going to be sharing because it's in the planning stages right now. But the very first one is going to be on St. Thomas. And after that, all the rest of the years, it's going to be on St. Croix. But I know, like I said, it's in the planning stages and it's coming. It's coming. So just listen out for it, and she will be on the air, and she will be sharing that information. And again, I'm asking the community on Saturday from 11:30 to 3 o'clock. Please call in to the Radiothon and WSDX 7730390, 7730490. Call in and support the second annual American Cancer Society Radiothon, because the money stays here and it goes back to you. And then on Sunday, please come and support us at the Jazz by the Sea over at Doc Peterson's Beach House, directly next to Hibiscus Beach Hotel. Tickets are $10 and $15 at the door. Please come out and support us.
And you said that was from 3 to 7, right?
Yes,
3 to 7.
From 3 to 7 on Sunday.
And just to touch a little bit on the money stays here and it goes back to you. A lot of us have insurance, and you pay insurance and you pay these insurance deductibles that, you really don't know where your money end up. But putting it into the American Cancer Society here within the Virgin Islands, is the same thing like investing in insurance. Because as of right now, it might not be your problem, but later on, it might be your problem. So give, and for sure, you're helping someone here. You're helping someone directly. Sometimes you pay for your insurance and somebody in the States that
benefit from it, yes.
You don't hit your car all year.
Yep.
So invest here. And just know that no matter what, you will reap the benefits.
Yes.
Because, like I said, the monies go if you need to travel, to get chemo, to get surgery, anything that's related to cancer, the American Cancer Society can help you. If you need cancer medication, and it must be cancer medication, again, the American Cancer Society, we assist. If you had breast cancer and you need a prosthesis, we assist with that. We assist with wheelchairs. There are so many things that we assist with. So when we come to you and we ask for your help, please help us, because we're here and we're doing this for our community. And I want to say thank you so much to some of our sponsors. St. Croix Clinical Laboratory, Dr. Hobdy, Sunny Isles. I mean, they've been some great sponsors over the years. And I just want to say thank you. WSTX and this Radiothon. Every single time I pick up the phone and I call WSDX, they always say yes to me. We could never afford to pay for the radio time that we get on WSDX. So WJKC Communications, thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
Yes.
All right.
That's a good look.
And streaming live.
Yes.
That's right. You want to say that?
Thank you.
Tristan, you want to say that offer you got going on again?
Offer. Oh, that's 3 times, and mine getting a little rusty. I don't know. Donna seemed like her team done in.
Don't worry with Donna. Donna will pull the money anyhow.
We have about, what is it? Maybe about 7 more minutes.
7 more minutes, yeah.
7 more minutes to go. And if anyone is out there and you want to be a part of the team, just call in. I'm sponsoring your team. I'm sponsoring this team of 15 people. I'm sponsoring your registration fee. So call in. All you have to do is say that you want to be a part of it.
Yes.
Once you get your information, and you'll be fine.
Yes.
So
and you can't beat that. Tristan is sponsoring your registration
Definitely.
fee. The only thing you then have to concentrate on
is
your commitment fee.
Right.
And that's something you can do. And we give you a lot of ideas as to how you can go about raising your commitment fee. Tristan is starting you off. Don't pass it up. Take him up on the offer, because if you don't, I am.
And remember, it's a team, I remember it's a team, and I'm a real team.
Right.
Even if one person hit $100, or I ain't gonna say your job don't stop there, because you still have other team members to help out.
Right.
And that's it, because it's a team thing. I'm a real team player. If you don't believe me, you can ask Rashidi. I know Rashidi. Work with him a lot for some show promotions. Just a couple months back, he did the same thing. Complex gym needed. I think they get flooded out or something with the instruments.
Yes,
And
yes,
Matt
yes,
Room.
yes.
Right, the
Band
band
room.
room.
The band
Matt
room.
Rashidi with his donation. So when I talk in just for talking, it's
Yes,
again to
I,
get
yes, I.
recognition. You know,
Yes.
you have to be able to give back, and this is my way of giving back. So
And you know,
Darling.
Rashidi, if you're listening, you too, we would love for you to come out and get a team. That would be awesome. And with your upper level DJs, oh my gosh, I'm going to be calling you. Rashidi, I'm going to be calling you. We would love for you to come out and have a team and have your upper level DJs be a part of it.
Let me ask you something, Donna. How long is there a time frame for the team to raise the commitment money?
Well, the Relay for Life is May 16th to the
17th,
17th.
right.
So we would like for all the monies to be in prior to the Relay for Life.
Okay,
But
gotcha.
if for some reason you have a little difficulty, we can work with you.
Right,
But
right.
we really prefer for the monies to be in before the Relay for Life because it gets difficult after in
okay.
order to
Got
get
you.
it in.
Got you.
Again,
and I really give you like about 5 weeks to get everything together.
Right.
I don't think there's
$100. 5 weeks for $100.
Right.
per
That
person.
that poster there, just move
Push it
up
a little more closer.
push a little more
More
closer.
right, Tristan, yeah.
There you go.
Yes.
Yeah. If you could just maybe kneel up a little closer. There you
you
go.
go.
Right there. Right,
Right
there.
there,
That's
yes.
the perfect image of it right
Yes.
there. Hope Relay for Life 2015 Saturday, May 16th and 17th, 2015 at the St. Croix Educational Complex track, 4 p.m. relayforlife.org/St. Croix VI. That's the website to go to if you need more additional information, man. There it is right there, man. That's a nice poster too, man.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And this is our 14th annual Relay for Life on St. Croix.
Uh-huh.
And I'm telling you, it is going to be the biggest one ever.
All right.
It is going to be the biggest one ever. And this year, more than any other year, oh my gosh, the survivors is off the chain. We actually have 300 survivors this year. This is the most survivors we have ever had. So please come out and be a part of it. Don't wait to hear about it after. And as for our entertainment, you know our entertainment is always off the chain. Always. So you need to come out, be a part of it. May 16th to the 17th, St. Croix Educational Complex track. Don't miss out.
And everybody could be a part, even the little children. We're encouraging you, if you have your little children, and you could do $5 for the luminaries in memory of a grandmother, in memory of a mother or aunt or cousin
Right.
or brother. $5 or in support of somebody
Buddy.
who is experiencing it now. Come on, we'll light the candle, we'll burn hope, and we'll keep hope alive.
Yes.
And for the parents who are listening, shortly, we're also going to be in the schools. We've been given permission by Dr. McCullum to sell the luminaries in the schools. So when the kids come home and they ask you, Mom, can you please give me $5 so I can purchase a luminary?
how to give.
Because we are all being asked
Right.
to purchase a luminary. Please give it to them because you're supporting your community.
All right, so you got 9:22. You got about 2 more minutes to call in. He's looking for Tristan's looking for 15. He's trying to create a new team with 50 new members, and he's going to sponsor everything.
Look like Donna
No,
got
no, no.
Sponsor the
Sponsor the
registration.
fee.
Boy,
The
you
registration.
those people are calling right now.
The registration fee only.
Yes.
So you got a couple more minutes. Actually, got a minute now to call in, and I guess if no one does, Donna's going to take that
That's
to a
right.
school.
That's right.
She's going to
Got
do it
a
to the school
that's
tomorrow morning
waiting.
first thing, and hey, we're ready. Give me 15 kids, right?
That's
or
right.
just for the teachers or for the kids
That's
too?
right.
We ain't
15
discriminating.
students.
Okay.
I want 15 students.
Okay, you want
They
15?
need to start from young,
Young,
so
right.
they
Yes.
can appreciate what's being done, so they can learn to give back.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Not only that, so that we could pass the baton
That's
on
right.
and
Exactly.
keep the whole thing going. It's so important that we teach these children how to give back.
Right. Right.
Once they have gotten, they know how to buy a pair of shoes for expensive price and stuff like that. But there's more to life
That's right.
than the material things that we gain. And actually, we invest in life by giving to charities and other
That's right.
organizations,
That's right.
such as the American Cancer Society. So, parent, if you want to instill in your child that he can give and make an impact, this is the way to go. Support the luminaries. Let them give, even make a general donation
Right.
to the American Cancer Society.
And just a little more. I just remember that. Thank you. And what I'm remembering now is that about 2 weeks ago, WTJX put on it was like a screening, and they showed a documentary.
Uh-huh.
A lot of the times that we think cancer is like, I don't want to say an old people disease or an older person disease. There's a lot of children with cancer. And in the documentary, that's what it was speaking about. And not only speaking about it, what they showed us is that there was this young girl, and she got cancer. Her parents didn't know what to do. Contacted, I think, no, they didn't contact the American Cancer Society. They went to the doctor. I think it was someplace in Arizona. They went through the whole process. They got some assistance. And with this girl, it was a new experiment that they were trying, that they tried with her. And whole experiment was successful, and then that's how they learned how to treat her
type of cancer.
Her type of cancer.
Oh, okay.
I can't really remember the kind of cancer
Right,
that she
right.
had, but what Patricia is saying and what we're asking, and even with going into the schools, is that, people might say that they're kids, or, truth be told, they do get cancer too.
Right.
So it's not, cancer don't discriminate.
That's right. That's right.
Either which way too. So it's for every
Sickness don't. Period.
Right.
Point blank. Yeah.
It's-
Point
it
blank.
happens to every and
Bam,
anybody.
everybody,
So
yeah.
we're open to that.
Okay, so if you want further information, remember, you can call our ACS office at 719-4898, 340-719-4898, or you can call me at 340-201-8264. And thank you so much for all the support you've given us over the years.
All right. I guess, Tristan, you any final words?
I mean, we ain't get no calls just yet, so I'd ask Donna permission. I have to ask Donna permission before you give it to your kids. We could try the same thing for your radio time.
Okay.
That was easy.
With hesitation, okay, because I have some kids who would love it, but okay.
So I mean,
So
you could,
exactly.
so that mean you could tell them,
Yeah.
and I ensure that they calling. So in that way, people just don't feel like I giving it to
somebody. Yes.
So in that way, they can call and get.
Yes, okay.
So you get your 15 ready,
Yes.
and I'm gonna hope my 15 calling first.
Okay. All right. And I want to say thank you so much to Streaming Live from the VI.com.
That's it.
Because
Thank you.
without you guys,
You're
we would not
welcome.
have been
You're
here.
welcome. You're welcome.
So David and Campbell, thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
Thank you for
you,
your
thank you.
warmth.
Yes, thank you. Thanks for
it
coming
was-
out.
It was real relaxing here.
Anytime,
And,
man.
Anytime,
This is
anytime.
what we're trying to do. Relieve the stress from
And the poem.
And the what?
And the
The
poem.
poem.
The poem, okay.
Poem, right. Thank you.
Poem, okay.
I was telling Pat about it.
Okay.
Thanks for the
Yeah,
poem.
I mean, I like the poem.
All right.
Like you say, that sound like wake up, I kind of.
Exactly. Basically,
So-
that's exactly it.
I mean, that part was real powerful, because a lot of us are asleep and we don't know that.
We
we're
don't say no. We are asleep. Yes.
So we got a
And I
call
know-
coming in here.
Oh, wait, we getting one call,
Yeah,
one call.
One call.
Yes.
We'll see what happens here.
Hello, I want to be a part of the team.
Talk show. Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I
You're-
just wanted to, yes, I just wanted to say, to my team members that they did an awesome job on the live streaming.
Okay.
And that's basically that they're getting the message out. I'm sorry I couldn't have been there with them, but they're doing an awesome job.
And who are we talking to?
Hey, Lily.
It's that trend.
All right.
Just know Donna would recognize your
Donna knows
voice,
everybody's
right?
voice.
Yes.
She's
Yes.
awesome with that.
Good evening.
And thank you so much for calling in. And she's the other co-chair for the Luminaries.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Thank you much, Lily.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
Miss Doctrine is an amazing person, man. She was my counseling in high school.
Okay.
So, I mean, it seemed like, in a way, all my
Education.
Kids'
right.
education
They still passing on their knowledge in one
We
way or
all
another,
educated.
And he was an awesome student,
right,
so that's
right.
why he's
That-
still
yeah,
around.
yes, yes.
That's 90% of it right there. You know, you got awesome
Yeah.
students, and your
Yeah.
teachers are just.
Your job is much more easier. You understand me?
All right, hold on. You got
Yeah.
another person calling in here. Hold on a second here. Talk show.
Hi, I guess the call got dropped.
Okay.
Lily,
Okay, Lily. Yes.
you want to share anything with us?
I'm just, there's a thing.
Lily in a bad
Answer
spot.
something
Syndicate
that
coming
can
in.
affect- I'm in a bad spot.
Okay, well now we could hear you
Here.
better now. Yes.
I was saying to you that cancer can happen to anyone, and just like Tristan said, I agree with him that when you pay your insurance, you don't know when you're gonna need it, and so it behooves everyone to pay it forward, because
Right.
you don't know who it might be tomorrow.
That's right.
Mhm.
And Lily is a cancer survivor also.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
A
Lily.
recent cancer survivor.
Okay.
All
Okay.
right.
Good, man.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Just keep the faith and stand firm, Lily. You know.
Oh yes, I'm a firm believer in the good Lord above, and He's awesome. He does good things for us, and it's all about having faith. Cancer today doesn't necessarily mean a death sentence.
That's
and people
right.
have to realize that. It's about doing the things that you just need to do and getting the medical help that you need, and most of all, just having that faith in the Most High.
Yes, I.
That's how it goes, man.
Yes.
And
And
it,
I agree with them. A lot of times we keep things as a big secret. And, the only way we can help one another is if we share
Share
with
it,
one another,
right,
and
right.
that's the only way we can get it out there. And our community as a Caribbean people, we like to hold on to secrets. Everything is a big secret. We don't want anybody to know. But how can I help you if I didn't tell you, or if someone didn't hear the story and could say, okay, I suffered from this and these were the signs.
Right.
If we're able to do that for someone else, then, So it's awesome that my team members are out there. They're doing an awesome job. I'm asking people to take Tristan up on his offer. He's an awesome young man.
Yes.
And I
He's
know
an awesome
Central
young
High
man,
would have
so they
taken him
take
up on
it
his offer
up
if
on
they
his
didn't already
offer.
have a team.
And we just want to encourage people to call on Saturday as well, because, again, everything that we get, everything that we receive from the community, it goes right
back into the community.
Right. Yes.
And
So, I'll come off the phone right now. You
Okay.
guys just have a wonderful evening, and I encourage our community to, to call in the talk show, not the talk show, sorry, the radio on Saturday.
On Saturday, yes.
And we encourage people to form their team.
All right.
Thank
Thank you much,
you.
Lily. Have a good night.
evening, and
You
thank
too.
You.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
bouncing off of the poem and the consciousness and waking up, and being aware of the consciousness. So many times when you meet someone with cancer or you experience cancer, it's just open your eyes
Right.
to what's important. And a lot of things that we think are so important right now, when we are faced with this, with our mortality, it just seemed like dust.
Dos.
It just seemed like dust.
Yep.
And so the sense of urgency we get from associating with the Cancer Society or with someone who is facing cancer, it's priceless.
Yes. Yes.
It's priceless because you become aware as a person, so that if you have to experience it or go through it, there is a different awareness.
That's right.
With that thing. So thanks for your point.
You're so welcome, man. Yeah.
We hope.
Well, thank you guys for coming out. We have the American Cancer Society here, the St. Croix chapter. Donna Jones, Patrice Sage, and Tristan Jones. I want to thank you guys for coming out.
They're not married,
Huh?
Donna Jones and Tristan Jones. They're not married.
Oh, actually, you're right. They do have the same.
I to say that.
I didn't even notice that. Well, thank you guys for coming out.
Thank you. Yeah. Just keep on doing what you are doing, man, because I said it's very much needed, and especially pushing that registration because that registry, because from the first time I heard it, it was just like it just behoved me how we have the biggest oil refinery in the Western Hemisphere and don't have a cancer registry here
Yeah.
an island.
And the thing too with that is that they've been talking about that since I came back in 2008, and you would think by now that something would have already been in place,
manifested or whatever the
some
case
kind of
may be.
database or something. But look at, we're still trying to figure that
Figure it
out,
out.
and information is being lost, not tracked and kept, and
So
I
just
don't
keep
know.
pushing that, man. Just keep pushing it. 'Cause that's one of the most vital things that we need to
We
to
hope
go
that one
forward.
of the senators will listen and push the registry and
Okay.
just take up the cause.
Yes,
and,
okay.
and help us run with it.
Okay.
All right.
Soup, any final words, man?
We have
Again.
to vote for Donna for Senate.
Oh, no. No. That's not my calling.
That's
I
not
know
your
what I
calling.
do.
All
I
right,
just want to
man.
say thank you to you all for having us,
much.
and thank you to the community for all the support you give us every year. And I ask you to please come out and form some more teams, so we will be able to raise as much money as we can, so we can continue to help our community. And thank you so much to my marvelous committee members, and they work hard, and I can call them at any time, and a lot
She
of times,
does.
and I do work them. So thank you all so much for agreeing to be a part of it and coming out and working so hard, and thank you to all the supporters and everyone.
And we thank you, all the volunteers, all the people who are out there working with us to bring life to this Relay for Life.
Yes.
And to bring hope to the sufferers of cancer and the survivors of cancer. We thank you so much for what you do. What you do is a good do.
Yes. Tristan?
I really want to thank y'all too, because y'all helping get the word out there, whether you believe it or not. And if not just tonight, and I want to post it to YouTube, this is something that is history.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
It's archived.
Yeah.
People could go back and we could play it again and again and again.
Yes.
So I just
They
want to
could
tell
give
y'all
all
thank
year
you.
round.
Post
I remember-
your poster up.
Tell
you
a
know?
friend.
Yeah.
Tell a friend to
To
tell a friend.
That's right.
know,
That's
And we
right.
could keep this thing moving.
Right. Relay
My
for
son
Life,
to
May
read.
16 and 17, 2015 at Complex from 4 p.m. until 10 p.m. the following night. That's how it is, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
To
10 a.m.
10 a.m.
a.m.
I'm sorry. From
And
4
to-
p.m. the afternoon to 10 a.m. the next day.
Exactly.
So what is it,
So-
Friday, Saturday?
Saturday, Sunday.
Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah,
Okay.
wasn't that like 3
Okay.
days before?
No,
It was like a Friday, Saturday?
It was actually 24 hours,
Oh, okay.
but it have changed.
Changed.
All the units have cut down on it.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's at 4 o'clock to Saturday, and it goes until
So 10 the
10
after,
o'clock to
10
Sunday.
and the Sunday. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
And Tristan was saying something to
No, then I
Tariq.
wouldn't let me lay it down. But to Tariq, I coming home soon. Daddy coming home soon.
Okay, cool. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, Super. Any final words, man?
Again, thank Donna, Tristan, and Patricia for coming out tonight. Continue what y'all doing. Rastafari lives, one perfect love.
Yeah, man. Thank you, guys. And we like to say one perfect love is our prayers and his blessings. When you put it all together, you get one perfect love, man. So it's Thursday for us. We'll be back on Tuesday. We got more guests lined up. Until then, have a great weekend. We're out. Peace.